About the author. Dr. Myles Munroe is an international motivational speaker, bestseller, author, lecturer, educator, and consultant for the government and business. Traveling extensively throughout the world, Dr. Munroe addresses critical issues affecting the full range of human, social, and spiritual development. The central theme of his messages is the transformation of followers into leaders and the maximization of individual potential. Dr. Munroe is founder and president of Bahamas Faith Ministries International, BFMI, an all-encompassing network of ministries headquarters in Nassau, Bahamas. He is president and chief executive officer of the International Third World Leaders Association and the International Third World Leadership Training Institute. Dr. Munroe is also the founder, executive producer, and principal host of a number of radio and television programs aired worldwide, and is a contributing writer for various Bible editions, magazines, and newsletters, including the Believer's Topical Bible, the African Cultural Heritage Topical Bible, Charisma Life, Christian Magazine, and Ministries Today. He also earned degrees from Oral Roberts University and the University of Tulsa, and he was awarded an honorary doctorate from Oral Roberts University, for which he is an adjunct professor of the Graduate School of Theology. Dr. Munroe and his wife Ruth travel as a team and are involved in teaching seminars together. Both are leaders who minister with sensitive hearts and international vision. They are the proud parents of 2 children, Charissa and Myles Jr. You may also be interested in Understanding the Purpose and Power of Woman by Dr. Myles Monroe. You'll find that also on my channel at Get Married Whole, narrated by Rakiya. And in this book, women of every culture and society are facing the dilemma of identity. To live successfully in today's world, women need a new awareness of who they are and new skills to meet life's challenges. Best-selling author Dr. Myles Monroe helps women to discover their God-given purpose and potential. Whether you are a woman or a man, married or single, this book will help you to understand the woman as she was meant to be. Understanding the Purpose and Power of Women Study Guide. Explore deeper insights into God's truth, but about the woman, and thought-provoking questions for personal application in your life. Dig deeper in God's proven principles and liberating purpose for the woman as she was meant to be. You will find this at Get Married Whole podcast as well. You can search at Get Married Whole. Use that little @ sign, all spelled out, Get Married Whole. We also have a website, getmarriedwhole.wordpress.com. And you can also find us on any of the social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Also available is the study guide, Understanding the Purpose and Power of Men. Understanding the Purpose and Power of Men study guide. Beneficial for both men and women, individuals and groups. This study guide, companion to Dr. Munroe's groundbreaking book, will help you dig deeper into God's proven principles about the critical issues of men's identity. Power of Vision. Whether you are a business person or a homemaker or a head of state best-selling author, Dr. Myles Monroe explained how you can make your dreams and hopes a living reality. Your success is not dependent on the state of the economy or what a job market is like. You do not need to be hindered by the limiting perception of others or by the lack of resources. Discover keys to fulfilling your vision, no matter who you are or where you come from. You were not meant for a mediocre life. Revive your passion for living. Discover your vision and pursue your dreams. The Principles and Power of Vision by Dr. Myles Monroe. The Spirit Leadership by Dr. Monroe. Anyone who wants to be a successful leader needs to cultivate certain ways of thinking, which Dr. Myles Monroe describes in The Spirit of Leadership. Every person has leadership ability in a specific area of gifting. Whether you are currently in a leadership position or just discovering your leadership potential, this book will show you how to develop the mind of a leader, overcome obstacles to effective leaderships, and live a meaningful and rewarding life you were born to lead. Now it's time to become a leader. The Spirit of Leadership. Well, thank you for listening to Get Married Whole, Understanding the Purpose and Power of Men, a book for men and the women who love them, by Dr. Myles Munroe. The male is in a crisis. Traditional roles once gave men stability and continuity from generations to generations. Today, the world is sending out conflicting signals about what it means to be a man. Many men are questioning who they are and what roles they fulfill in life. As a male, a husband, a father, this uncertainty is disrupting their personal and professional lives, leaving them frustrated and causing them to live far below their potential. It is creating cracks in the foundation of society. Best-selling author Dr. Myles Monroe examines cultural attitudes, men, and addresses critical issues such as how can men gain their footing in the ever-shifting environment of cultural expectations? What does it mean to be a male? What definition of masculinity should men adopt? What role should men fulfill in the workplace and in the home? What do gender roles have to do with the male's purpose? What are the differences between male and females? How are men and women meant to relate to one another? How can a man build a better life for himself, his family, and the world? When males understand the purpose God has given them and the true design of their relationship with females, they will be free to fulfill their destiny and potential. Whether you are a man or a woman, married or single, this book will help you to understand the man as he was meant to be. Best-selling author Dr. Myles Monroe is an international motivational speaker, lecturer, educator, business consultant. Traveling extensively through the world, Dr. Myles Monroe addresses critical issues affecting individual social and spiritual development. The central theme of his message is the transformation of followers into leaders and the maximization of individual potential. He is a founder, president of Bahama Faith Ministries International, and he is the founder, executive producer, and principal host of a number of radio and television programs aired worldwide. He has earned degrees from Oral Roberts University and the University of Tulsa, including an honorary doctorate from Oral Roberts University. Dr. Monroe and his wife Ruth traveled together as seminar speakers, and they are the proud parents of 2 children, Charissa and Myles Jr. And you have been listening to Get Married Whole Media, Everyday Relationship Magic, narrated by Rakiya. Thank you.